I'm just finishing up my lip and cheek, my blush, and I wanted to do illuminators with you. There is a big difference between powder illuminators and cream illuminators. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I love a good cream illuminator, especially as a woman 57 years old. It is so important to add radiance, glow, luminosity to my skin. And I want to help you with yours as well. It's one of the most important ways that we can make sure that our skin looks youthful, that we can just go with a light, minimal makeup, but have a beautiful, glowing, radiant skin. I know I'm repeating myself, but I can't help myself. And to do that, I thought it would be really fun to compare some illuminators. I have a bunch of powders and cream illuminators, very similar colors, but I thought today, not to be confusing because there's a ton of them, I would just go with these two because they are very, very similar. This is Georgia, which is a powder, and you can see it's much shinier than Rose Gold, which is a cream. And I'm gonna do a little swatch for you so you can see. So this is Georgia. Hold on, let me just put that down so I can put my hand up here so you can see. So that's Georgia, and see how shiny that is? So shiny. And if we did a swatch on my hand, you can see how shiny it is, right? There's a lot of shimmer, and it's because it's a powder, it's gonna reflect light differently than a cream. So let me go into the cream. This is the cream, it's softer. It's just a different kind of texture because it's cream. So it's actually maybe hard to actually see both of them on my hand. This is the cream right here, and this is the powder. But because I just did my makeup, I moisturized, I did my Plush Prep Mist, and I'm now at the stage where I would like to put on an illuminator. I thought, let's jump on here. Let's do it together, because that way you can actually see, and I'll do one on one side and one on the other. I don't have any eye makeup on. I don't have my lips done. I've just done my face, you know, my cream foundation all over my face. I did my contour, and I did a little bit of blush just as I was getting on. So let's start. I'm gonna do cream on this side, and I'm gonna do powder on this side, and we're gonna just see the difference. So let's use, because they're so similar, I mean, I do have a ton of other colors. Let me just get them out for you so you can see that there's a difference. I have these colors. I have so many more colors, right? So we could use any other ones, but I felt like, you know, I could use this pink and this pink because they're similar, but I thought we would go with the more like neutral tones. So I don't want you to think that, you know, we're only stuck with one powder and one cream. We've got lots of options, and depending on what you like, you can do that. I go between two different illuminators on a given day. I go with the one that I'm about to show you, and then I love this angel, this pink. So we could do that too. You know what, let me put that in here as well. So we've got two comparisons right here like this, like that. So this is Angel and this is Rose Gold. And those are the two that I use the most. And then this is sort of their powder complement. So let's go and do the cream on this is my right side, but it's the left side for you because of the way the camera is. And I'm gonna just show you. So one of the many ways to use it is I like to go in with my finger. You could go in with a light brush like this. You could also go in with a sponge. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tap in with my finger, and I like to put it on the highest point of my cheek like this. Now my skin is already really hydrated and a little bit glowy because of my moisturizer, my Plush Prep Mist, and my makeup, but this just adds that extra little bit of glow on my cheek, right? And the other place that you can use this, which if you've been following me for a while know, I like to put it on my eyelids. So this color, this rose gold, is just such a pretty basic color. And see, you can just use that as an eyeshadow. And then you could do it on your brow bone like this. And again, it's just adding a beautiful glow, a luminosity to your skin. And it's that light reflection that's gonna make your skin look softer and more youthful. In other places, you can go down your nose like this. You can go on your Cupids Bow like that. and down your face like that. So there's plenty of places to use Illuminator. The other thing you could do is if you wanted to, you could add it on your lips like that. So that is rose gold. Rose gold? Yes, rose gold on my right side. But if we were gonna go with the powder, it's really different. And again, I have dry, sensitive skin, so to have a cream works really well with me and my skin. There's nothing wrong with using a powder. A lot of women, especially if they have oily skin, like to use a powder. Now you're gonna wanna use a brush because it is a powder. So let's use this blend brush and just go in lightly, and you can pick up the color like this. And it's just a brighter, you see the difference? It's a much brighter, glowier shimmer than this side. This is sort of soft and more luminous. This is more of a brighter sheen like that. And again, you can also turn the brush around. You could add this as an eyeshadow. A lot of women my age are worried about doing shimmer on their eyes, especially like an eyeshadow that has shimmer. Now that was a really light dusting. You could, again, if you wanted to, you could go in a little heavier and do it like a real eyeshadow like this. And you can see, and I'll show you the difference. You see the difference between the powder is really like almost like an eyeshadow, right? And again, you can add it up here, but if you use your finger, see how it kind of like stuck right there? So you would want to definitely use your brush and make sure it's smooth like that. Whereas if you wanted a heavier gold, right? You wanted more right there, you could use your finger, because the oils on your fingers will pick up the product and deliver a stronger, more opaque kind of color. Whereas if you use it with your brush, it's more loose, if that makes any sense. Because it's hard to sort of explain it without showing you. So this is the powder over here, and that's that. Now, you can use this on your lips. Again, it's just preference, right? So this I'll do on this side. And it's kind of fun, right? There's so many ways to use illuminators, and it just depends on the look you're going for, what kind of skin type you have, and the kind of reflection you want from the light on your skin, right? I prefer kind of a soft, diffused, glowy look versus this, which is a little bit more shimmery and more kind of glamorous, right? So it's really up to you. So let's do some swatches so you can see the difference on my actual right here. So this is the gold, and I went in kind of deep so you can see. That's the gold Georgia. And then let's do the pink from the two here. So this is the powder. I'll put that one down here. And then let's go in to the cream. And I think you know which one I like the best. I think it's been pretty obvious which one I like the best. So you can kind of see the difference of the colors, right? You've got Georgia right here, the gold, and right below it, the rose gold, which is the cream. And then you have this one right here is, what is the color? I think it's called Photoshop. Hold on, let me look. Photoshop. So that's the pink right there. And then we have Angel, which is one of my favorites on the bottom, which is right here. So those are different ways to use illuminators and the difference between cream and powder. And there's really no right or wrong way to use them. You can interchange them as eyeshadows. You put them, like I said, right here. You can put them on your lips, down your face. Some ladies like to take the illuminator and go all around their face. And it really just depends on how you like your glow and if you like a little sheen and a little shimmer in your glow. Definitely the powders are better for oily skin and who wants a little brighter of a shine. And the creams are softer and more of a glow, which I, of course, like better. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna go on and do my eyes and do the rest of my face. The other thing that's really cool about illuminators is because you can use them for an eyeshadow, you can use them with your blush, you can use them with the rest of your makeup, like you could add it to your bronzer. A lot of ladies like to take their bronzer and mix it with the illuminator and then spread it all over their face. That's a great way to get a really beautiful glow, especially in the summer, if you're gonna be at the beach or you're like, you know, near the beach and you wanna look like you were at the beach. So that's another really great thing. You could go in with your Bella bronzer like this, and this is my Angel. You could take a brush like this, you could swirl between the two and just give yourself, and I could do that right here and show you. So you could just sort of go like this and give yourself a really nice, soft sheen like this. And you could take a bigger brush like this as well. You could swirl between them and then go along your forehead like this and down your face like this. So there's so many ways to use illuminators. I just think that having that in your makeup bag, in your palette, it's such a great product. It's such a great addition. And the crazy thing is, I have been using these cream illuminators I've been with this company 3 years, and I think I've replaced this one once, and it's just getting to the end. So that is good value. You don't need a lot, you just need a little bit, and it's gonna give your face that beautiful glow. And if you're not scared of powders and you want a little bit here, you could also take, if you had a eyeshadow that had a little shimmer in it, you could use that in a pinch as well. So you don't have to use necessarily a powder illuminator just for that. You know, you not only can use the illuminator as an eyeshadow, you could use the eyeshadow as an illuminator. So you could take something like this and add that on your cheeks, right? You could do this as well and then fluff it out. So really there's so many options to get a glow. It's just what's going to be right for your skin tone and how you like to look. For me, I like a really soft, luminous, glowy look that's kind of like blurring my skin. So that's why I like the cream. The cool thing about illuminators is once you have your lip and cheek on, you put on your illuminator, you can just go and add your mascara and off you go on your day, right? You don't need a ton of makeup. You've added that glow to your skin and you can add it to your lips. So it is one of those things in your beauty bag that's multi-purpose. It's great if you are a natural minimal makeup girl like me, because you can just add that little glow, add your mascara, you can add a little gloss, and out the door you go. So on many days, it's one of my must-have products that I'm gonna use, and then I don't worry about a ton of eyeshadows or things like that, because I don't want to wear a ton of makeup. I just wanna have a really natural, minimal look, and I love a glowy skin. Now, if you don't want a really glowy skin, don't put it in all the places. Just put it on the few highlight spots, like your top of your cheekbone, maybe just on your brow bone. You know, you don't have to put it on your lips or down your nose like I just did. I just love feeling glowy. And when I look at all the young ladies who are in their 20s and teens and 30s, one of the things that stands out with their skin is that they have a beautiful glow, right? Their skin is youthful, it's plump, it looks just gorgeous and radiant. And I know I don't have that anymore, but I don't mind giving myself a little bit of a glow, right? So I'm pretty much done. I've got a little glow on my lips. I'm gonna add another little glow with my lip oil, and really, honestly, I'm ready to go, and it's that easy, and it's okay. I'm okay with the fact that one is powder and one is green. I'm gonna walk out of here and my husband's gonna be like, is something different? I don't think he's actually gonna notice though. So thank you so much. That's me doing the end of my makeup with a little glow. The difference between powder and cream illuminators. Don't forget the glow on your lips is also really important. So to have a moisture rich sheen on your lips is also one of those things that is youthful and beautiful. I am just such a gloss girl too. I just love glosses. Maybe it's because I was like an 80s girl, so right? It's all about the gloss. So thank you so much for joining me today. This was just kind of a fun, off the cuff difference between cream and powders. If you have any questions or any thoughts, I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll be back soon, and I can't wait to chat more about beauty and hair and all the things.